Hello once again, Tobehz here, and this is episode 16 of our Let's Play. We are starting a new build here in the village today. It is a Nether Wart farm, as suggested by NosePicker, and this is just the start of it. I looked up a few vids like you guys suggested, and instead of doing a piston redstone sort of farm that just goes straight up, I wanted to do one with water instead. So I did a few test runs on a creative world to see how it would work, and I figured the design I'll be showing you guys today would be the best, at least the best that would work for me. I had a hand-grown, hand-picked farm right here, but in order to get the most Nether Wart possible, I figured this would probably be best. So as a sort of mini tutorial for you guys, I'll walk you through this. The bottom here, this trough, is going to be the collection area, much like with the reed farm on the other side. But this right here, all of this dirt and stuff, we will convert into netherrack, or not netherrack, excuse me, soul sand, so that we can plant the nether warts. And then we will go up about 3 blocks or so, like that, just enough so that we can walk through and replant, and then we'll put another area about that big on top, and then repeat the process up maybe 3 or 4. And at the top we'll have a couple of dispensers that will dispense water out and will push off the nether wart. And then it's designed so that the end of the nether wart little area ends before the water decides it doesn't want to fall anymore, so that those 2 source blocks up top from the dispensers will fall all the way down here and push everything off, so you don't have to worry about wiring all the different dispensers and all that and all the different pistons. It takes a little bit longer, but I feel like you get a little bit more yield just because there's more area with nether warts, and it's just plain easier for me. So that's what we'll do. I'll go ahead and get this started, and then once we're done, I'll come back to you guys and show you the finished product. Alright, so now we have 2 layers set up here. I didn't have enough nether wart to finish the entire planting process, but I just wanted to show you guys how it would work once it's all fully done. So once it's all fully grown, we'll have a redstone switch lever or whatever to activate 2 dispensers, which will be on opposing sides like this. So one will be right here, and then one will be right here. And then we'll hit the switch and the water will come out like this, so it'll dispense the blocks, and then as you can see, it pops off all the nether wart. At the top, the way I designed it is the top one will have this little bit missing, so it pushes it all down instead of just gathering right there. But it'll push all the water down to the bottom floor like this. Oh, I think we need to make it shorter. Well, I'll fix that once I figure out exactly the dimensions. But this is essentially how it'll work. Water will flow down all the way from the top layer through all the layers, and then we'll be able to collect it at the bottom as such. So it's pretty, like I said, it's a little bit slower, but it gets just about everything if you set it up correctly without these blocks. And that's what I'll be doing. So I'll go ahead and add another layer or 2, and then I'll set up the dispensers so that we can get it actually automated instead of me coming up here. Alright, so here we are at the top of the structure. The rising moon in front of me and the setting sun behind me. Good timing to show this off to you guys, but I've got it all set up. I only put 3 layers up for now because I was running out of soul sand and all the other building materials I was using. But this is basically what it is. The 2 dispensers here in the corners with very, very basic redstone wiring up and down, so I can just access it from the bottom and activate them from there. But essentially, once this is all planted up and ready to be harvested, I'll just come down here, flip the switch, and then it'll flow like this, and then go all the way to the bottom, and I'll just collect it here. And then once it's done flowing, all we have to do is... That didn't turn off, did it? Yeah, it did. We just wait for the water to stop flowing again, and then we take our Nether Wart, which I think I put back over in my village. Let's go ahead, I'll go ahead and sleep real quick and grab the Nether Wart, and then we'll harvest some. And we're back. So I took some time to plant them all and let them grow. Been here for quite a few in-game days now. They're just about all done. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is I wanted to show you how it works. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to fall. Most of them are just about complete, so we're gonna go ahead and harvest them so I can show you the yield from them. In order to fill up all the plots, it took about roughly 2 stacks of Nether Wart. So let's turn this baby on, let it flow, see if we can show you. There you go. So that's how it works. It pushes them all down, and then they flow towards the bottom. Let's see if there's any more up top here. Just a couple more. And then they'll gather in the trough over there that I made. So let's go ahead and let this run for a tiny bit, and then we'll see just how many we pick up. Some of them do hit the edge, like in our reed farm on the other side, but it's far less troublesome. It's only maybe 3 or 4 instead of being half the yield from the farm. So that's a lot better. It's a lot better than usual. Let's see if we can turn this baby off yet. Top's done. That's done. And that's just about done. So pretty quick. Pretty quick, I'd say. Turn it off. Alright, the water is done. Then we have 0 in here right now. So let's see just how many we get. Alright, so they're all picked up. There's 64 right there, so we already have 1 full stack. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 stacks and about a third. So that's pretty good, I'd say. From 2 stacks to more than double. And we didn't really have to do anything other than stay on the plot of land that the farm was built on. So we could be building other things. Oh. And chugging along, and then let it grow on its own. So that's good. If we were to add more layers to it, it would be even bigger of a yield, but I don't think we'll ever need that much. Oh, almost fell through the world or something there. But I don't think we'll ever need that much Nether Wart, to be honest. I mean, I don't generally do alchemy stuff that much, but I'm thinking of putting a few alchemy stations and alchemy, like potion application centers up. It's basically a bunch of dispensers and with potions in them and a pressure pad, so that you can just step on it and then have all the potions apply real quick. So that's one thing I'd like to work on. As far as this episode, that's pretty much what we'll be doing for this. I'm happy with how the farm turned out. Very good. And then next episode, I was thinking I'd like to continue this automatic farm sort of theme that we've been on for the last few. We've made a reed farm and we've made this Nether Wart farm now. So I was thinking, to continue with the theme, we could make a large and more efficient, what's it called? Wheat farm. We've got a wheat farm in the main little area of the village, but it's okay if you have bone meal, but it's not really that efficient, I'd say. So I was thinking, as we clear more land this way, we could make it'll be similar to this in design, except more sloped, and then we can have it flow and harvest the wheat that way. So that's another good way to get a high yield of wheat. So I'm thinking of working on that next episode. Thinking of finally finishing the top of the reed farm and adding some flair to this baby here. But I'm not too sure exactly what we'll work on just yet. If you have any suggestions, as always, please do. Wow, look, they're growing pretty quick compared to what they were. But if you do have suggestions, just leave a comment or contact me. I'm always looking forward to those. And other than that, like I said, next episode, probably a wheat farm will get started. And thanks for watching, as always. My name is Tobehz. See you guys next time.